Today is a very important day, not only for me, but for all the Spanish-Egyptian mission working at Naga. I have decided not to prepare any speech and let the words flow from the deep of my heart. So I excuse myself if now and then I interrupt my speech thinking what I'm going to say next. I'm going to try to make an emotional speech because today is a very emotional day. We have been working here in Naga now for 22 years, and this has been a joint collaboration between the Egyptian team and the Spanish team, and I think I would like to see it as a good example of how close collaboration can achieve great goals. This is not my day. This is the day of the whole team. This is the day of the Ministry of Antiquities and all the people in the West Bank of the SCA. And I would like to start saying thank you. I consider myself a lucky man because I have to say thank you to many people. Starting from the Minister of Antiquities, Dr. Mustafa Wasili, who has been always very supportive, and he has helped all the time when I needed help. The times when he was head of the Antiquity Service in the West Bank, until now, he has always been supporting the Spanish-Egyptian mission here at Naga. I'm also very lucky to have Dr. Sahi Hawass here with us. He also has been very supportive, and every time I have called him for help, for whatever reason, he has always been there, and I appreciate very much your presence here today. I am also very lucky to have the Spanish ambassador here with me, Álvaro Iranzo. This is a mission that is coordinated in Madrid, in Spain, and I'm also lucky to have the president of the Spanish National Research Council, my president, here with me this time. So this moment cannot be better, also because you are all here. I'm sorry if I take some extra minutes, but as I said, this is an emotional moment, and I would like to start thanking my team. First of all, my Rais Ali Farouk Al-Kiftawi, who has been working with me for these 22 years. And next to him, a selection of workmen. They are not all, but some of them have been with us for many, many years. We have Ahmed, we have Antar, Salem, Yasin, we have Barbary, we have Heri, we have Ali, we have Yuma, we have Karam, we have Hajjaj. Everybody, they all play a very important role in the team, and we are very grateful to all of them. The Spanish team has been changing from season to season, and I am grateful to all of them. The lucky ones that have joined me this season, some of them have been with me 22 years, like Jose Miguel Serrano from the University of Seville, and we have Javier Trueba, the photographer, Nacho the architect, Gudelia, Laura, Beatriz, and Zulema, the pottery experts, Bettina Bader and Maria. And in the restoration team, we are lucky this season to have Asma with us, who is a great friend and colleague, and Pia Suni, and Blanca, wherever she is, and the archaeologist Anna and Marisol also. I don't know if I'm forgetting anyone. Miguel Angel there, and Joan, who has been with me 21 years now, the architect. So am I forgetting someone? Jesus, the physical anthropologist, and Sergio. No, the good thing of archaeology is that it's a teamwork. Carmen, thank you very much for all your help with the website, with the 3D modeling, with the epigraphy. good thing of archaeology, I was saying, is that it's a teamwork, and I am just the most useless person in the team. I'm just the orchestra director. Nothing happens if I go here and there because the team plays the instrument so well without me. So thank you very much for the Egyptian team. Thank you very much for the Spanish team. I also don't want to forget other important people in my personal life and in my professional life, like Mohammed Abdel Badia, Noor, Baha, always very supportive. We are lucky to work here in ذراع النجا because we have an Egyptian mission right next to us that is a wonderful example of excavation. It is a mission directed by Dr. Mustafa Wasiri and coordinated by Dr. Baha, by Ahmed Tayyib, by Mohammed Belj. We are so lucky to have them nearby. We exchange the information and we have become good friends and colleagues. Thank you very much, Ahmed, Mohammed, and Dr. Baha, for all your help. At the other side of the river, we are lucky to have Fathi Yassin. He was chief of the West Bank first, and now again a great friend and supervisor, but still a great friend. And of course, what? See, I have to thank many people. But yes, we have Noor here that I know him for many years, and we have Ez, also good friend and colleague. We have Hekmat somewhere in the crowd, also good friend. So, as you see, I'm a lucky man. And Jehudi has also been a lucky man. With our work, I think we have recovered his memory. He is now living forever. That was the dream of the ancient Egyptians. We have tried to do our work the best we can. We are not perfect. We have made mistakes in our way, but the important thing is to try your best, to try to be better every day, to learn from other people, and that has been our lemma. And before passing the word to the Spanish ambassador, I would like to call Rais Ali to say a few words from there. Rais Ali is, among other things, a great actor. But he's also a dear friend, and many of our success is on his shoulders. Right. I think it's important that Rais Ali has just 2 minutes as the voice of the workmen, because most of the times we get the honor, but it's true that without them we would be nothing, no? And I think Rais, that in 2 words, just 2 words, encapsulate this joint between the scientists and the academic people, but also the workmen.
السلام عليكم. عليكم السلام. شكرا لكل الحاضرين. اللي احنا وصلنا له ده بالقياده بتاعتنا. القياده المصريه من الوزير لشرف لاصغر مفتش في الاثار. فنشكر الدكتور مصطفى الوزيري مساعدتنا في البحث المصريه والاجنبيه. واليوم مبسوطين النهارده عشان ملك اثار مصر موجود هنا الدكتور زاهي عواد. شكرا لكل الحاضرين، والجهد ده والعمل ده مش لوحدي، والعمل بضمير نتيجته النجاح. بالمجموعه دي اللي هي موجوده، اللي هي في ناس بها اكثر من 21 سنه بامانه في كل مكان. انا بشكركم كلكم، وشكرا للدكتور فتحي الجميع الموجودين.
I'm sorry to have jumped the protocol, but as I said before, this was an emotional moment, and now Rais and the workmen are part of my family, and I'm sorry for this. Please, Ambassador Álvaro Viranzo, can you say a few words?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jose Luis, Dr. Galan. It's an immense honor and a privilege to be here today. Of course, I want to salute my very much admired Dr. Waziri and Dr. Hawaz, two enormous giants of Egyptology. All my respects to Dr. Eloisa, who chairs the Spanish Scientific Council, who came here today. My wife, Sina, of course. All the team, Dr. Galan, headed by himself, was very modest, but of course, it's not so easy to be in charge of such a project. So you've been consistent for 22 years. This is your brainchild, the work of your life. This is your day, and the day of all your team. It's with enormous pleasure that I congratulate you, and I congratulate all your team, Spaniards and Egyptians, men and women alike. And I also want to say a few words about all the other missions, Spanish missions. I believe there are 12. We have the Dean of the Egyptologists, Ms. Dr. Carmen Perdia, here amongst us, and they are all very generous in representing their own missions today. So it's a real, enormous family. Of course, the subject we are dealing with, Egyptology, I cannot but say a couple of words that also come from my heart. I was a young boy at school. I remember vividly, I was studying history and I had to do an assignment, and it was about ancient Egypt. So I took a few days and found a lot of magazines. I with my scissors, I cut out all the photographs. A lot of Tutankhamun was there, of course, and I made my assignment. And I was so thrilled and bitten by this virus that it has lasted until today. I've been reading everything I can about this wonderful universe for many, many years. And one day I was offered the position to become ambassador in Egypt. It was like a dream come true. I also have to say a couple of words to also acknowledge Mr. Candido Grace, my dear colleague at the embassy, who's in charge of cultural affairs. Of course, coordinating from the Spanish governmental side is quite an effort, and I'm very proud that a lot of work is devoted to supporting the Spanish Egyptologist missions in Egypt. And I'm also very happy that the budget for cultural affairs is going to be increased. I'm sure thanks to the good work that has been done in the past before my arrival, of course. And so we will be able to listen to other and new requirements. But above all, what I want to express is the joy and satisfaction that all of this is at the end the successful work of Spaniards and Egyptians working together under naturally the authority of Egypt. You are the legitimate owners of the country and the descendants of the great Egyptians who live forever here nearby. But still, this is not just something that happens just like that, but because Spain and Egypt are long-standing friends. We are countries that understand each other. We are partners in the Mediterranean world. We have a shared heritage. We are very proud in Spain about our Arabic and Muslim past. We take good care of it. It's listed as World Heritage, and we are very happy to see how much Egypt treasures its past and now offers it to all the rest of the world to enjoy. And I'm very satisfied also to say that Spaniards are #1 tourists in Luxor according to apparently official figures. That means that our souls are somehow especially connected more than any other people. And this is one very important aspect of our relationship, together with our political relations, economic relations, etc. We also host lots of Egyptians to come and visit Spain, but altogether our spirit is always extraordinary. Scientifically, this is, I understand, very important project. The finds that you have researched here, Dr. Galan and your binational team, are formidable. I remember the documentaries that have been made by Mr. Trebine in collaboration with your team. It's absolutely fascinating, including the funerary garden, etc., etc., and many other things. Sometimes people think only of gold and silver as the treasures, but for devoted archaeologists, it's all the little details that fit into the puzzle and that help us understand and complete the picture and add value to your work, to all the goals that are here. I don't want to abuse the floor here. There are lots of important people, much more important to take it today. I just want to express again my satisfaction, which is the satisfaction of the Spanish government. A pleasure to be here, to congratulate Dr. Galan and everybody involved here. We wish you an extraordinary day like the one I am absolutely spending here. And all the best to you, and we will keep coming. Thank you very much.
For joining us in this small ceremony, very important ceremony, in which the tombs of Jahouti and Gary are going to be open to the international public. I am especially grateful for the presence of the Egyptian Minister of Antiquities and the Spanish Ambassador Álvaro Iranzo and the Director Project, Jose Manuel Galán, and Ali, the manager of this project, and for your presence here, family, researcher, and friends today here. I am pleased for the opportunity to visit Egypt as the president of the PSIC. This is a country with which PSIC maintains fluid relation. We have a research contract and project. We have almost 2,000 research publications. Egypt is one of the 3 African countries with which achieve the highest volume of scientific publication. So we have an important relation with this country. It is a great satisfaction that today we can see, after 22 years, one of the most emblematic projects, the Jahouti spirit, being presented to society today. Jahouti spirit is an adventure, but above all is an emotional and amazing project that began 2001 and represent a story for me of friendship between 2 countries and between Jose Manuel, Chema, Ali, families, friends, so many fans, and congratulations for this beautiful day. Thank you.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يوم مميز جدا في تاريخ الآثار المصرية، وخاصة هنا في البر الغربي في الأقصر. بدأ اليوم بالتعاون مع البعثة البولندية حتشبسوت، والنهاردة بنتكلم على البعثة الأسبانية برضو المصرية المشتركة. بعد التحية لأستاذنا الدكتور زاهي حواس، عالم الآثار الأول في مصر والعالم، وشرف للأقصر والبر الغربي سيادة السفير الأسباني في مصر وزوجته، تشريف هنا للمنطقة، ورئيسة المجلس الأعلى للبحث العلمي في أسبانيا وخوسيه جالان مدير البعثة المصرية الأسبانية. ل 12 بعثة أسبانية تعمل في مصر زي ما قال سيادة السفير. 12 بعثة. واحدة من هذه البعثات المميزة خوسيه جالان وفرانسيسكو مارتين وارزي صمويل. فرانسيسكو بعثتين يتميزوا بالعمل الجاد جدا هنا، الباقي برضه يتميز بالعمل الجاد ولله الحمد. القصة في ذراع أبو النجا. احنا في البر الغربي في 6 جبانات على البر الغربي، تبدأ بالطارق شمالا في ذراع أبو النجا اللي بتنقسم إلى 3: ذراع أبو النجا البحري، ذراع أبو النجا الأوسط، ثم ذراع أبو النجا الإبلي. ندخل بعد كده في العساسيف، أورنة مرعي، في رموزة، في الله الله الله، ده جبانات من أشهر ما يكون في البر الغربي طبعا. القصة بتاعت خوسيه جالان بدأ هنا من أكثر من 22 سنة. الكشف كان هايل. بنتكلم على مقبرتين النهارده يتم إعلانهم. مقبرة لشخص يدعى جحوتي من الأسرة 18، وشخص ثاني يدعى حري، خدوا ألقاب مميزة جدا 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 في الأسرة 18. مناظر المقابر ما يميزها في شعائر دينية. نرجع بالذاكرة شوية. اكتشف البعثة المصرية الأسبانية حديقة جنائزية، دي one of its kind، واحدة من نوعها. حديقة الجنائزية ده يعتبر كان كشف في منتهى الأهمية. أنا تمنياتي الدائمة لمزيد من التقدم والتعاون المشترك ما بين البعثات الأجنبية، سواء كانت الأمريكية، الألمانية، الفرنسية، الإيطالية، الأسبانية، كل الجنسيات البلدية المشتركة. وتاني بكرر الكلمة، احنا عندنا 250 بعثة أجنبية تعمل في مصر، وبجانب بعض البعثات المصرية اللي بدأت في السنوات القليلة الماضية، وكان ولله الحمد اكتشافاتهم مسمعة على مستوى الجمهورية، اللي بدأت من زمايلنا هنا في ذراع أبو النجا، ثم العساسيف، ثم حفائر بتياسة في معبد الأقصر، ثم باقي الجمهورية من سقارة للهرم لوجه بحري وإلى آخره. دكتورة هوريك سيروزيان من البعثات المتميزة جدا في البر الغربي. شغلها بالتعاون مع الجانب المصري بتقعد أطول فترة ممكنة. الحقيقة كانت على مدار سنوات كتيرة جدا، كان كل اكتشافاتها طبعا السخامس الكتيرة جدا اللي غرقت متاحفنا ولله الحمد بكم كبير جدا من السخامس. أنا شايف الحقيقة كل البعثات الأجنبية والأجنبية المصرية المشتركة عاملة شغل هايل جدا، فلهم مني جزيل الشكر والتقدير والاحترام. وسبيشال ثانكس فور دكتور خوسيه جالان ورجالة البر الغربي. ربنا يبارك فيكم ويديكم الصحة والعافية، وربنا ما يحرمنا من مجهودكم المميز جدا، وكل سنة وانتم طيبين، ومتشكر جدا جدا جدا. شكرا.
Thank you very much for your attendance. When I was mentioning my team, I made a mistake. I forgot one dear friend with whom I started this project 22 years ago. Is Dr. Mohammed B. Ali, who is here with us, and with whom we started this project long ago. And now we can proceed to visit the tombs. The tomb of Jehudi was overseer of the treasure under Hatshepsut, and but his tomb is conceived as a monument for letter writing. I hope you will appreciate the inscriptions and how he adapt the inscriptions to this architectural structure. Harry was overseer of the granaries of Queen Mother Ahotep. It's a small tomb, but it's one of the very few decorated tombs of the early 18th dynasty that is preserved and now open to the public. When you approach the site, you will see a replica of the funerary garden of the Middle Kingdom that we found in 2017. The original is underneath, protected and well preserved, and what you can see is an exact replica of it, so that you get an idea of how a garden looked like a garden of 4,000 years ago. So please welcome to the site, and thank you very much for coming. Thank you all.